understand of it. Now I can, since I'm done with it, I can actually talk about raising teenagers. See, I don't have to do anything, it's already funny. I got two sons, and we referred to the teenage years as the Neanderthal period. Neanderthal named after these Neolithic creatures, right? And I may be doing an injustice to the Neanderthals, I don't know. We came up with that name because of their tendency to emit these kind of monosyllabic utterings devoid of content, and we couldn't really divine what they were meaning. We didn't know what they were talking about. You know, it's like, how was school today? You going out tonight? You don't know what to do with that. I'm not saying they could not speak the English language, but in order to get them to speak it, sometimes it was just not worth it. You could force it, like, who are you going out with tonight? How long are you going to be out? I need to know. I don't know. That's about it. And it was what was amazing to me when this happened. It happened seemingly overnight. And only a year or two before, I was apparently a genius to them, and now suddenly I was just an idiot. I remember when my kids were little, I remember my son Noah, we were watching the Olympics. We were watching the 100-meter race, and they finished and broke the world record, and Noah turns to me and says, "Gee, Dad, why don't you run in that race? You're fast." I said, "Well, Dylan, I just let somebody else have that." You know. A couple of years later, he turns 13. One day he comes in the kitchen and just looks at me. Just looks, not speaking. And I said, "What?" He said, "What happened to your hair?" And then he said, "Am I going to look like you?" It's just this incredible distaste for me. Now, I don't mean to say that the girls are different. They're not that, they don't have the monosyllabic utterings, but they have their own way. I was talking with a friend about this, and she said, "Oh, I had my daughter in the mall. She's 14-year-old, and they walked out. Already there's a problem. The mom in the mall with the 14-year-old. This is just not girl. It's not going to end well." And they walk out of a store, and her daughter turns on her, literally and figuratively and metaphorically. Says, "Mom, what? Would you stop it?" "Stop what? Would you stop doing that?" "What? You're always doing it." "What? You know?" "What is it? What am I doing?" "It's the way you breathe." And she said, "Well, how am I breathing?" "You know, in and out, and in and out, and in and out." He said, yeah. So, Father's Day Eve. Small and pathetic, but I'm asleep. It's 11:30 at night. The day is done. Suddenly he's at my side, by my bedside, shaking. "Dad. Here we go. What? Dad. What? Dad. Don't look out the window until the morning." I said, "What?" "Don't look out the window until the morning, Dad." "What?" "Good night, Dad." And he's gone. I was asleep. Things were fine. Everything was fine. Now I'm awake. I'm staring at the ceiling, wondering what's out there waiting for me. I don't sleep, and the sun comes up at 5:15. You know, it's early June. I get up and I look out in the backyard from the second floor window, and there they are, all his clothes. He's moved them out of the backyard, out of the house in the backyard. But Dylan is an artist, see? It's an installment. He's arranged them. He spread the pants out wide. He's used them to form letters, and there it is across the backyard. It says, "Happy Pappy Day." And I am touched. I am moved. I really am. And so, about 3:30 that afternoon, when he gets up, I said, "Dylan, that was so nice." He said, "I know, I've been thinking about that for a long time." Well, evidently. And then we have this really nice meal. And sitting on the porch, the screen porch, about 7:30 at night. You know, dinner's done. I say, Hey, Dylan. You're gonna clean those? Yeah. 3 days. 3 days out there. 3 days. So finally I say, will you pick them up? Why are you always picking on me? You pick them up, but still the message was there, and I could translate because the grass had died underneath it. Happy Pappy Day.